What's up guys, Poke here from the iOS server, and today this is going to be a very different video. I wanted to tell you something. This is really important, especially if you have Flame Guard or Blade Shell Dove Keeper, or very important facts. I don't know if this is what IGG does on purpose or it's just a glitch that's happening right now. I do remember back in the past that the tests were pretty accurate. First of all, let's go from the very obvious and popular hero that we've been dealing with for the last I don't know how long. So the Skull Knight. This talent's not gonna change. With 8/8 Flame Guard and with his skill, if you see here, it limits damage taken to 3,000 per hit, right? He does that for 10 seconds, and his cooldown is 12 seconds. So there's only that 2-second window. You just put a yada yada yada, and then you take him to Expert Dungeon 710. So I'm just gonna do this with Dove Keeper because Dove Keeper has a similar, what do you call it, damage cap. You can test it yourself if you want, if you have Dove Keeper or Skull Knight. So when Skull Knight's on proc, he'll have a damage cap of 3,000. Dove Keeper has a damage cap of 18,000 per hit, right? Not bad, but the difference is this is happening at all times. So no matter what she's proccing or she's not proccing, this is a permanent thing. This hero cannot receive more than 18,000 damage per hit. Okay? So let me show you real quick how my thinking process was, and you let me know what you think. If I go to 710 right here, there's a big boss in the middle right here, right? So if the way they calculate the damage, if it calculates the 18,000, she shouldn't be deflecting more than what, 8,000 or so, because I have a Victory Lunge and Flame Guard 8, and because she takes damage cap. But check this out. So every time this boss hits, you will see a 40,000, not the 100,000, but the 40,000, because this boss right here, if I go back out and we'll go back in, you can see it before she actually hits. This boss will actually hit you for about 78,000 to 80,000. So the reflect damage, look at that, it's 43,000, and never in any moment that she's taking less, she's deflecting less than that. So knowing that, shouldn't other heroes do the same thing to her? Yes, right? You would guess yes. In the past we do a lot of testing, more detailed testing, and that was the case. Or I might be wrong. You don't know. Everybody. Maybe I tested in Lost Realm or something like that, or maybe I didn't test it with a SK or Mectessa in the past. But however, long story short, huge shout out to, first of all, a good friend of mine and a subscriber, Deuce Bigelow. He is from Elite Syndicate in Android. He pointed me out yesterday, I believe. He said that, hey, there's something wrong with the deflect and with Dove Keeper, because he has 8/8 Flame Guard. This is what's going on. So if you see here, that's the Dove Keeper, and she has no crest, no nothing, just 8/8 Flame Guard. And if you take a look closely, maybe not that one. Well, I'm gonna pause it when we have a good kind of look. Now warlocks are ready to proc as soon as that stun tower stops stunning. And right there. So it only deflects 10,080. This is concerning. I mean, mistakes are made here. Mistakes are made. I mean, I don't know if IGG does this on purpose or something, because there's some discrepancy there. I mean, if the boss and dungeons are deflected, a lot of the damage that's initially dealt, but in other case it's different. So that's inconsistent. I don't know if you have if somebody has an open communication with IGG. I mean, if you can point them out and ask them what the deal is. But that's it's kind of a mistake. I'm sure I've made more than one mistake. I mean, if I go through all the heroes on my altar and tell you what were the talents initially, I've made probably, I don't know how many mistakes. Maybe between 5 to 10. And the best thing about this is, basically, I mean, yes, mistakes are made. Now what? We gotta hunt for a new talent, and then we gotta hunt for a. I'll tell you good news first. I mean, I'm still doing well on a lot of the game modes, and PvE, PvP. So I'm glad that this is not affecting and confusing the heck out of me. And another thing is, I get to have fun and change this talent. I mean, I'm gonna wait for the event before I start changing this as well. So do I have any? No, I have nothing. And of course the traits too. So I'm thinking of a better build this time. And I have a good idea, and then once we roll it, once we make it, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and that's what I'm gonna show you. But anyways, that's it for today. I mean, oh, by the way, why do I decide to keep SK like that and Magtessa Flame Guard? So I mean, Magtessa, yeah, many people don't even use it anymore. I use her sometimes on a Lost Battlefield setup, but I don't think right now I'm using her. I'd have to double check later on the next video. But with Skull Knight, the reason why I keep it that way, and of course I would like to keep it that way for a while until something else is gonna mess up my setup. The reason why, this is something you have to think about. You know, there's so many heroes with special ability like Skeletica. You can't really hit Skeletica for how many seconds and stuff and what have you. I mean, not Grimfiend. What else is special? Maybe Sass. No, Sass don't have any heroes like that gets affected with damage reduction and stuff like that. The thing with this, Skull Knight might have a buff and a damage cap, but any other hero these days may have a enchantment, or may be paired with Skeletica, maybe paired with Grimfiend, maybe paired with Deathkeeper, and the buff just comes right off. So that's when the Flame Guard kicks in. And if Skull Knight doesn't get debuffed, he will one-shot a lot of your heroes. I mean, your support heroes, of course, except for Deathkeeper. Everybody else is gonna get one shot. So I'm cool with that. I mean, I think that's still a top 5 talent to have in my opinion. But what do you think? And should I talk? Should I try attempt to talk to IGG about it? I mean, can you help me talk to them and whatever? I mean, this is inconsistent and it bothers me a little bit, but hey man, it is what it is. I'm gonna rebuild my Dove Keeper and make her different probably. Or should I wait for the skin and then, or should I roll another Dove Keeper? Nah, it's okay. Just yeah. Well, anyways, that's it for today, and thank you so much for watching. And okay, out.